morning and welcome back to David Without Borders. I'm crouching down here from a super windy rock memorial of the Great Famine in Ireland, and any of you familiar with the west of Ireland topography and geography may know what I'm looking at here. It's the rugged landscape of the Burren. It's the largest exposed karst landscape in Ireland and Western Europe. But where I'm standing right now is the Mutton Lighthouse Memorial in Galway City, and today we have a domestic vlog coming to you from Galway where we'll explore some of the main trappings and best destinations and most famous sites here in Galway. So let's take a walk around. Take a look at the difference between the water on the left. It's really rough and it's really windy, and on the right, not even a trickle, not even a ripple. It's really cool. So that there just over my shoulder to the right is the Mutton Island Causeway, and it houses on this side behind me the Mutton Island Lighthouse, and that would have been the last that a lot of people migrating from the west of Ireland to the free world in the 1840s and 1850s in Ireland would have seen as they got on their boats and took off towards probably Ellis Island or maybe somewhere like that in the United States. But for people who don't know, the Irish famine was when the Irish potato stock got infected with potato blight and millions of people died. A lot of people conflated with British rule and them holding back rations of food, but whatever your political orientations or whatever, it was probably one of the darkest periods in Irish history. Just made my way off to Tambolo, and this city, I lived in this county for about 4 years, and I swear to fuck, it is the windiest place ever, and it certainly did not disappoint today so far. I mean, it is absolutely blustering here, and I hope the sound isn't impacted too negatively. Here we go. So here I am, I'm just passing the Edlington Canal, and this is where the River Carragh behind me, and through this bridge matches back up with the Atlantic Ocean. It's kind of one of the best open spaces for socialising in Galway, especially when the weather's really good. Right now it's really windy, and that's probably impacting the video sound, but savage views, they're unbelievable. And loads of people out walking and enjoying the weather, taking pictures, and the Spanish Arch just across the way. Notice here is that it's actually a really quick moving river, the River Carragh. I never really noticed that when I lived here, but for the stage of the river that it is, and it's meeting the Atlantic Ocean, it's actually flying down here. Just across from where I was, which is over there, is the Spanish Arch area of the town. That are the Spanish arches there right in front of me. So they would have been tied to, there's where the merchants would have, it was kind of a defensive mechanism for the merchants to stay behind when they were trading with the Spanish, and that gives it its name, the Spanish Arch. There was close connections between the Irish and Galway and the Spanish traders at the time. So yeah, that wall was built to defend them. But now it's kind of like a big social area where people kind of on sunny days they go drinking and they socialise and stuff. It's black with people when there's a bit of sun.
You as well.
You can see in this picture here as well the Galway Hooker boats. They're a traditional type of boat here in Galway for hundreds of years, with that very distinguishable type of sail. So yeah, right, let's head to the nuts and bolts of the city. We'll head to the Latin Quarter, where all the inner city trading would have been done. Just seeing those Galway Hooker boats again now actually reminded me of in Egypt, in Aswan, the felucias, I think they were called, that type of boat that were really traditional on the Nile. But yeah, it's crazy how far they are geographically, but how much of a similar building design they had. If you ever wondered what Ireland is supposed to look like, it's it's this. It's the traditional streets here of Quay Street. This is like one of the oldest trading streets in all of Galway, but yeah, there's a reason why Galway City is always looked at as the traditional Irish city and on the western coast, because you have this all year round. Normally in Cork or Dublin this is reserved for just Paddy's weekend, but here it's year round. How long does it take you to typically carve one of the slates?
I never count the time.
Never count the time, you just get lost in the work.
Yeah, just keep moving.
Yeah, they're really good.
Anything from 20 minutes up to some very detailed stuff can take an hour, you know?
Yeah. No, they're really good. Cheers. The street that we just came from, like I said, it's called Quay Street. It's one of the oldest trading streets in Galway. And you're just about to enter here now onto Shop Street, which is kind of, there's more modern shops on that street. But yeah, you have the kind of foreign trading stores, but all down there it's all just geared towards tourism. You have Irish cultural, like that guy carving on the slate, and woolen jumpers and stuff like that. But yeah, let's take a stroll up the main shopping thoroughfare here. So unfortunately this is where the market normally is, and I was hoping there would be a market today, but it seems it's probably just on the weekends. But yeah, so this place would normally be lined with traders on either side selling handcrafted goods, foods and stuff like that. It's a really cool place to be. And you see here the two hands with the heart that's crowned, and that's a famous emblem here in Galway, the Claddagh, and right across from it you see the legend of the Claddagh ring. So yeah, let's continue up Shop Street. A little less traditional Irish, but impressive none the same. It's a very artsy city, there's a lot of music always being played on the streets. But yeah, that sounded more like Spanish or something. Right now, I'm sitting in the beating heart of Galway City, in this green open space here, named after one of the leaders of the free world with Irish Catholicism links, and it is, yo, what's up? And so there we have someone giving us a shout. But yeah, so this has links to an Irish Catholic leader of the free world, and it is of course John F. Kennedy's Memorial Park here, and it was called after that because he gave a speech here during the 1950s, I think. And but locals aren't going to know it by that John F. Kennedy official name. They're going to know it by Eyre Square. And here it is, flanked on either side by all these buildings, pubs, administrative buildings and restaurants. And it is a really nice place to come on a sunny day like this. So I'm walking back to my final stop, and you will notice every shot that I've taken from Galway today has some bit of culture history, tradition attached to them. That's kind of what Galway is in Ireland. It's that bohemian city that never really lost its sense of tradition. And yeah, it was nice to see it again, and it's nice to have it on a sunny day, because a lot of the time it's grey and wet and windy up here. But one more place to visit if we get the time. So let's move. So we're finishing off here from at the end of the Salthill Promenade at the Blackrock diving pier, and this is Galway City. You've seen the tradition, you've seen Shop Street, you've seen Quay Street, you've seen the Mutton Island Lighthouse, you've seen the Mutton Island Causeway, and this is David Without Borders. If you've enjoyed that, subscribe and go see some of my other videos from foreign countries. This is more of a bonus episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Here are some shots of Galway. Welcome back to David Without Borders. I'm crouching down here from a super windy rock memorial of the Great Famine in Ireland. And any of you familiar with the west of Ireland topography and geography may know what I'm looking at here. It's the rugged landscape of the Burren. It's the largest exposed karst landscape in Ireland and Western Europe. But where I'm standing right now is the Mutton Lighthouse Memorial in Galway City. And today we have a domestic vlog coming to you from Galway, where we'll explore some of the main trappings and best destinations and most famous sites here in Galway. So let's take a walk around.